Hello. So I have 7 products here that I think are fantastic and should be bestsellers at Sephora, but they're not. And I can't seem to understand why. I actually have an entire list that fills a whole page up of products that I think should be bestsellers, but they're not. Now, I didn't just go to the Sephora bestsellers page. I went to each individual section and sorted it by bestsellers and just started scrolling down. And I was like, why are these so far down? How are these not bestsellers? I know bestsellers changes day to day, week to week. I don't actually know how often. So this could change in a month. But right now, and actually most of the time when I've looked at these products, these are not bestsellers, and I just don't know why. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before the end of this video. All right, let's go ahead and get into these 7 products that I think are great and should be Sephora bestsellers. Can you tell I just changed my lip color out? I needed to because I realized I didn't have this on and you needed to see what it looked like on my lips. This is the Bobbi Brown Crushed Liquid Lip. I have the shade Juicy Date. These were so hyped up for a while. The ratings are phenomenal. They're a great product that wear really well, wear a long time. They're creamy and flattering and people really love them that have them. I don't know if the excitement waned off or what, but I feel like these deserve a spot on the bestseller list for sure. Because you know, the bestseller page is not all current brand new stuff. It's got classic things on there too. And I think that this should be a classic that stays on there. This is such a good product. It's not a liquid lipstick that dries down. That's why the ratings are so good. It's actually a lipstick that is in liquid form, but it just feels better and looks really good. So this is my first one. I think this should definitely be a bestseller. I really don't understand this one because this is a foundation that I truly think is for all skin types. It seems like everyone that tries it loves it. I've not heard anybody say anything negative about it. This is the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. This has ended up in many of my favorite foundation lists, which is surprising because I have oily combination skin and I typically don't go for radiant or dewy foundations. But this one gives a lovely natural radiance that doesn't make me shiny during the day like most radiant foundations do. It gives really natural looking coverage. It lasts well throughout the day. It does great things for my pores. If you have mature skin, this is a great foundation. It just looks beautiful on the skin. There are even some hyped bestsellers that are radiant that don't really last long on the skin for most people, and they're bestsellers. I can't figure that out at all. This needs to be up there for sure. This is kind of a new product. It's a complexion product that works well even if you have dry, textured, mature under eyes. It works on the face as well as under the eyes, and I'm surprised it's not a bestseller. This is the Clinique Even Better All Over Concealer and Eraser. This has been in my regular rotation ever since it launched. I think it's a fantastic concealer. It's lightweight, it covers well, it doesn't enhance the texture underneath my eyes. I feel like most people want a concealer that's flattering and easy to apply and can multitask, and I feel like this is it. I don't know, maybe people just don't think about Clinique or whatever, but I do feel like there was a lot of hype around this and the ratings are good. So I'm not quite sure why this hasn't remained in the bestsellers, but I think it's really good. I think it deserves it. I guess this could also be called an underrated at Sephora video. All these products I think are just underrated, including this mascara. I don't think enough people know about it. This is the Unlashed mascara from Wander Beauty. And the first time I wore this, I was pretty blown away. I feel like most people say that about this mascara because it gives you really great length and volume and leaves your lashes lifted and curled, even if you have lashes that normally straighten back out with regular mascaras, non-waterproof mascaras, and it leaves your lashes really soft and separated and full. It's a beautiful formula, and I think maybe people just don't realize how great this is because it's kind of an underrated brand overall, but I definitely think if more people knew about this formula and how great this was for a daily mascara, that it would be a bestseller. It is so good. This is one of my holy grail powders, and I don't know how it's not a bestseller, especially for those of you who get shine in your T-zone or all over throughout the day. But even people with dry skin have reported that they really like this powder, although I think because of the name, they might not be inclined to try it, but it's really great with pores. So if you have large pores, it's great for that too. This is the Lancome Long Time No Shine powder. This has been in my makeup arsenal, I feel like, since it launched. It's very finely milled. It doesn't look like powder on the face when you apply it. It sets the under eye area as well as the face really well. It doesn't emphasize anything bad with the texture and dryness under my eyes, yet it also controls the shine nicely and sets my makeup beautifully. So it lasts throughout the day and just looks great. This is a fantastic powder. So I started thinking about how so many people will pay like $20 to $30 for a single eyeshadow or a stick eyeshadow, a cream eyeshadow, but these Smashbox Photo Edit eyeshadow trios are like $23 and they're not bestsellers. And I don't understand that because right now, especially, I feel like everybody's looking for things to get the job done quickly and efficiently and easily, and these do it. They give you a great basic easy eye look. The quality is nice. They're nice and compact. There's several shades to choose from, and you know, when we start traveling again, they travel great because they're so small and slim. I was surprised that these weren't higher up than they are, just for the simple convenience factor. And you know, you do get 3 shades. These, you know, can give you a nice, concise, put together look. And let's be real, they're really, really cute and pretty giftable too. By the way, the shade I have is Nudie Pick. It's just a really great basics palette that can give you a cohesive eye look. I appreciate that. If you have visible pores and you get shiny throughout the day on any part of your face, this primer is a must-have, and you only need the smallest amount. I'm talking about half, maybe a third of the amount that you would normally use of another primer. I don't know if people just aren't aware that this primer exists, because the ratings from people that do use it are fantastic. This is the Shiseido Waso Poreless Matte Primer. It is great. I find that pore minimizing primers a lot of times don't control my shine. I find sometimes that mattifying primers can look drying or kind of sit on the surface of the skin. Sometimes pore minimizing primers can do that too. This sinks into the skin like a lotion. Makeup applies beautifully over it. It's never a struggle. It does minimize the pores. It does reduce the shine all day long. Makeup wears beautifully over it, looks beautiful over it. I was kind of apprehensive about this small tube at first, but again, you need the tiniest amount for it to work. It's got this really light, lotiony consistency. It's a gorgeous product that I think more people need to know about. It's just such a great primer. If you missed my December favorites and fails, I'll have that linked here in the corner for you, as well as down below. I have a lot of great products in that video. I'd love to hear an underrated product at Sephora that you like, that you think needs a little bit more recognition. Leave it in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and become part of the family. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.